have to understand also that humans need help from the others. So why are we closing doors behind our neighbors? Why are we closing the door of the help in front of the countries? It is a rude reaction. Let us help the poor and helpless ones. Let us rebuke those warnings. Let us care about the others. Let us try to not be racist. Let us be understanding. Let us care about the others. Let us stop fights and wars. Let us reunite our efforts.
Well, thank you, Muhammad. And by the way, if you, dear listeners, haven't seen the movie yet, The Day After Tomorrow, I invite you to watch it on Fox Movies on Tuesday at 9 p.m. KSA. And now, after this again tense and quite freaking debate, let's throw ourselves in the arms of our source of laughter and happiness. Ladies and gentlemen, it's now the joke section. Zinat, what have you prepared for us?
A small town prosecuted an attorney called his first witness to the stand in a trio and grandmotherly elderly woman. He approached her and asked, "Mrs. Jones, do you know me?" She responded, "Yes, I do know you, Mr. Williams. I've known you since you were a young boy. And frankly, you've been a big disappointment to me. You lie, you cheat on your wife, you manipulate people and talk about them behind their backs. You think you're rising to big shots when you haven't the brains to realize you never will amount to anything more than a two-bit paper pusher. Yes, I know you." The lawyer was stunned. Not knowing what else to do, he pointed across the room and asked, "Mrs. Williams, do you know the defense attorney?" She again replied, "Why, yes, I do. I've known Mr. Bradley since he was a youngster, too. I used to babysit him for his parents, and he, too, has been a real disappointment to me. He's lazy, bigoted, he has a drinking problem. The man can't build a normal relationship with anyone, and his law practice is one of the shoddiest in the entire state. Yes, I know him." At this point, the judge rubbed the courtroom to silence and called both counselors to the bench. In a very quiet voice, he said with menace, "If either of you asks her if she knows me, you will be in jail within 3 minutes." Another one, please.
Yeah.
Another one, please. Another one.
Yes, please.
Okay, well, Suzanne was reading a newspaper while her husband was engrossed in a magazine. Suddenly, she burst out laughing. "Listen to this," she said. "There's a classified ad here where a guy is offering to swap his wife for a season ticket to the stadium." Her husband said, not looking up from his magazine. Teasing him, she then said, "Would you swap me for a season ticket?" "Absolutely not," he said. "How sweet," Susan said. "Tell me why not." "Season's more than half over," he said.
Well, I guess that's almost it. And to conclude, I've chosen a beautiful and so meaningful poem. Its subject has become a common daily practice, a kind of fashion, especially among drivers. I shall let you discover. The title is "The Finger." The drivers of automobiles have very little recourse for originality. When upset with another driver, they often give him the finger. I've seen two adult men, florid of face, driving along giving each other the finger. Well, we all know what this means. It's no secret. Still, this gesture is so overused it has lost most of its impact. Some of the men who give the finger are captains of industry, city councilmen, insurance adjusters, accountants, and or the just plain unemployed. No matter, it is their favorite response. People will never admit that they drive badly. The finger is their reply. I see grown men fingering each other throughout the day. It gives me pause when I consider the state of our cities, the state of our states, the state of our country. I begin to understand. The finger is a mindset. We are the fingers. We give it to each other. We give it coming and going, and we don't know how else to respond. What a hell of a way to not live. Ladies and gentlemen, I will need you to quite analyze this poem, and I have certainly no commands. Oh, dear listeners, happy to have had you as our guest. We'll probably meet again in a few years after 2012. Remember, with the As My Oz W&CR radio, wherever you are, in your house or in your car, no matter how far, we're here to keep you company. Thank you for listening. That was your hostess, Sarah, and the As My Oz group.